Here with Will Thiry, 2026 out of Norcross, a 24th ranked catcher in the state of Georgia in the class. Will, man, appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So let's talk about you defensively as a catcher. I know the scouts really love the footwork, but what do you feel like is that point of emphasis for you as you're looking to get better over this next high school season?
I think for myself, just being more comfortable with myself, being more comfortable with making a few mistakes throughout the game and not having too much pressure on myself.
You got the pop time around 2. I know there's a point where it's like from a fundamental standpoint, like how much improvement can you get? Some guys, it becomes a matter of, okay, let's get explosive and let's try to really work those, the strength and conditioning part of it. What are you kind of focused on?
I'd say mostly my transfer. I'd just like to work on my transfer and just consistent accuracy to the bag.
So tell me, what are those things that you do that you're working on in terms of the transfer standpoint?
The transfer, just cleaner and not reaching out and extending for the ball, just letting it come to you and just making a clean transfer out of the glove.
What does a player use the fall for? I know obviously it's a ramp down time for a lot of guys as they kind of get themselves, start to get stronger ahead for the high school season, but what do you specifically use it for?
I try to put on a little bit of weight during the fall. I've put on about 20 pounds since coming to high school, and I'd like to put on another 15 or 20 pounds, just muscle. And I think that the fall for me is mostly just trying to get stronger, faster, and just improve my area of game.
This next high school season for you at Norcross is going to be an interesting one because your brother Wesley is going to be joining you.
Yes.
What's the baseball side of things like for the two of you, and what's it going to be like for you to kind of share a high school field with him?
Yeah, so I love playing with Wesley. I've played with him in the past at younger levels and a little bit over the summer. I enjoy playing with him. He's a great teammate, and I love having him on the field with me.
Yeah, he was part of the junior feature games team this past year for Georgia. I know there's got to be a little bit of competitiveness between the two of you, but how do you kind of become each other's biggest supporter and cheerleader and kind of help get each other better?
Yeah, I'd say him being a pitcher and me being a catcher definitely helps with that. I mean, we both want to work together because the positions have to work together throughout the game. And they can really feed off of each other. So always trying to support each other, and that always really helps.
I know you guys kind of probably have your backyard wiffle ball games. Who's better?
Oh, I don't know. It might be me. I don't know. I've gotten some good rips.
All right, you catcher, I love to see what guys do at the plate. So let's get that bat in your hand and have us show your setup.
So when I try to get into the box, I have a little bit more of a closed stance. I try to get my right foot just a little bit ahead of the left because I feel like that helps me stay more through and prevents me from my shoulder coming out. I try to have my shoulder in. My biggest focus is just staying through the ball and just not pulling the shoulder out, just trying to get extension.
Well, man, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. If you're not already, make sure you follow LakePoint Sports on all our social media channels. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and you get so many more of the athletes that come here to show out.